All right, I'll fist pump next time. So it is literally bow and switch axe. Almost exactly what we thought. So they used the flash to distract her, probably because they want to get an immediate flinch shot off. So they're getting one off immediately. So that was an entire setup. You better believe they practiced that like hundreds of times to make sure that it would be perfect. So he actually used that's a really interesting strat. He canceled his zero sum just to get it to the point where it was heated up, and then he went into a clutch claw attack so that he can then do a proper zero sum quickly. And then he timed out that combo exactly to get as many hits as possible so that he could finish that zero sum at this exact moment, probably to get this very specific clagger. And he's trying to draw it out as long as possible. At this point, Velcana would be getting enraged. So he was just trying to extend that clutch claw stun by doing the clutch claw attack so his partner can get more hits off. The bow user is going to be the one doing the majority of the damage. Switch axe user will be doing a decent amount of raw damage. I don't know how weak Velcana is to thunder. Probably takes some. Yeah, so again, using Heaven's Sword there, literally doing so much of a setup here just to be able to continually do the zero-sum discharge over and over again. I'm a little worried for him. Yeah, he got hit. So he needs to get in a position where he can finish charging up his sword, because that's the way they've probably routed a lot of this quest, for his damage to be going off in that way. Alright, so he's probably going to do a clutch claw at the last moment, and then he's going to do zero sum. Bow user is interesting, so they're being very conservative with their stamina usage. And they used a scatter pod there to flinch her in midair. They should be getting a head flinch soon. Gotta be careful, he's gonna do it twice. He's okay. Yep, there's the head flinch. Yep, again, continually doing zero sums. His is about to go out, so he might do it. So he actually did it too much. It's important when you're using the switch axe to cancel using the zero sum from the very end. You do deal more damage, but you get stuck on the ground for a little bit longer. Oh, that was an amazing flinch they got out of that attack there. That would have been really bad otherwise. So interesting to see here. He needed to get himself powered up. So the bow user was the one that did the clutch claw, whereas normally it would be the switch axe user. But the switch axe user almost never wants to do clutch claw until they're heated up. Yeah, they're both taking a lot of bad hits. This is scary. Well, I didn't know. I guess you could just walk through that. So, I mean, for those of you who aren't counting, that's probably like the 10th zero-sum discharge we've seen from the switch axe so far. I would not be surprised if 8 out of the 10 teams are literally bow switch axe. Do you get penalties or plus times if you cart? No, but you can assume that you will lose anywhere between 30 seconds and a minute per cart. Probably like 30 seconds. Your time is your time. So that seemed like a pretty quick time. Not like a really quick time. They both got hit a couple times. でもこれが大体ね1本目なんで、この感じがまずベースにそうですね。これから基準になってくる感じですね。いく感じですかね。細かい組み合わせ手順は多分、各チーム全然違ってくると思うし、まあもっと効率よくやるっていう自分たちの戦略があるかもしれないんですけど、大体やれる要素はしっかり狙ってた気がするんですよね。そうですね。では今の
ここを砕く緑人流チームのリプレイということで、先ほどのゲームのプレイ映像を少し見られるそうなので、見ながらご紹介お願いします。はい。
What is this live stream about? This is the Monster Hunter festival in Japan, where it's basically a day of, celebrating and going over what's going to be happening in Monster Hunter. They have a tournament. They announce a bunch of collaborations. They're going to give us some Monster Hunter news. It's a good time. You want the link?
ここからもう1回いきます。はい。これで2回、頭部にしっかりダメージ入りますので、これは大きいですね。
As a PC player, avoiding spoilers, this is what you're talking about? Iceborne is just Clutch Claw City? Not exactly. But this isn't an exact. This is one of my problems with Switch Axe specifically. The issue with Clutch Claw is that you saw that beginning where they did like a wound and then 2 flint shots into the wall. That's kind of the problem. They have not announced any new monsters yet, but they should at the end of the tournament. They should be going over the title update. You explain it well, I'm confused, but it sounds legit. I do my best. Not every monster can be flint shot twice in a row. Depends how much you spin them. The vast majority can be flint shot twice in a row. Especially if you don't have to spin them. Are these speedrunners playing? These people are time attack arena runners, specifically. So yes, these are among the best arena time attack players in the world. You know, the number 10 team in Japan is probably, well, almost definitely better than the number 1 team in NA. I don't know how they would compare with like Taiwan or Korea or EU if EU ever got a chance to go to a tournament. EU's probably pretty good. You can get some good people in EU. Well, alright. We don't count the France tournament. That was embarrassing. Team Darkside showed a pretty good showing, right? Alright, yeah, NA could kick EU's ass based on those results, but that's not fair. That was just for the Paris Game Show. I don't know if we'd beat Team Darkside. I mean, they did pretty well. You never saw the France tournament? You're not missing anything. It was bad. It was like a 2-minute difference between the first place team and the second place team. It wasn't even close. It was sad. It was the France tournament was similar to the E3 tournament that happened, where like the casters were cheering for the monster to kill the hunter just to end the quest. Would your arena partner be? Nox. I would marry him and become a legalized North American citizen. Why not? I asked Zebra once, but he made it sound like he never wanted to leave his house. I talked to Faye as well, and he's not from the United States. Do they always replay it? It depends on the time for setup. The 9th place team might need more time, or it may just be like they're really dragging things out because Ryozo was supposed to take 50 minutes on his event quest, and it ended up taking like 10 because he had QA in there. Those guys look nervous. You okay, guys? They look like they're cracking up. They must have had technical difficulties.
なんだ。
Guy's wearing his Capcom Cafe shirt. You see that?
だってなった方がマック・フォークさん。
マック・フォーク
カメラで少し映ってまし
MC フォークマック・フォークさんね。
た。のお二人の。
Nox is not American.
お二人はお二人
I'm
の
not doxing Nox.
なるほど、
はい。
うん、じゃあいつもよくやってるんでしょうね。
意気込みはどういうことですか？
これはですね
Ryozo's quest was supposed to be closer to... They budgeted 50 minutes for it, and then he got like a bunch of speedrunners in his quest that cleared it in like 8 minutes and then started memeing on him as he was upset because he couldn't get turned into a zombie.
わかる人にだけ伝われってやつ。
You'll be my partner, Condor?
藤岡さんにはしっかりもちろん伝わってま
伝わり
した。
ます
はい、ここのヨドマの残党チームさんは、ティガレックス550とイベルカーナ670とで120時間ほど練習をされていると
はいはい、はい、
いただいております。
なるほど、
あ
そういうことか。
マックここにかかってんだ。
なるほどね。
はい。
She put her
マクドナルド秋葉原
Calico hoodie back on.
カリトモ。
でのカリトモ。なるほどね。
なるほど。
はいはい。
なるほど。
お二人の準備は
I
もう
understand.
整ったということで、
こ
予選7位ヨドマの担当チーム、はい、行きたいと思います。ではクエストスタートの掛け声は皆さん一緒によろしくお願いします。それでは参りましょう。東日本大会決勝戦2組目クエスト
スタート。All right, bow and switch axe again, or double bow? Double switch axe.
お、はい、来ましたね。これはスラッシュスラッシュ。
Bold strategy. Difficult thing here is you. I guess you can both be zero summing if you're on opposite sides of the head.
ジャンプ攻撃で乗ってますね。ちょっと変えるか。もう反対の方にしようかな。このままでいいか。赤色のままでいいです。
So this is part of. Is he actually doing?
赤色の方取れるかな。赤取れるかな。
I don't know what I think about this. Interesting. So he's actually going for, was it Savage Axe mode? Or is he just using that for the damage? It looks like they want to build up higher flinch tolerance on the head to get more flinches, which is possible. Just because she's enraged now, they can't get any more flinches. He's gonna get knocked off. So big thing with Velkhana is because she does so many tail attacks, you're a lot safer on her head compared to a lot of other monsters. If she does a biting attack, you'll get hit, but you won't take as much damage. That is a weird-ass hitbox. So you see there, he actually stopped pressing the button, so he finished his zero-sum discharge early, because otherwise, he was going to get hit. And if he got hit a second time, he probably would have died. Basically, they're taking turns alternating between zero-summing the head and weakening the head. You see that guy was going for a zero-sum on the face, he accidentally hit the wings. He should be safe in the air. Oh, unlucky. So actually getting hit by Ice Blight is going to be really bad. I don't know if they have Null Berries though. You can see how low. They might actually get hit. Oh no, they got out of the ice. I don't know if they were able to evade that or what they did. So that hunter actually found it faster to clutch claw the wings and then move to the head in order to get his zero sum off. So those little hits like that, oh, and a cart is really bad. You lose a lot of time from a cart.
ちょっと冷静に立て直したいとこです。この辺のね、近距離深いところに尻尾がね。
So it's hard to say for sure, you know, if Velkhana were to be standing still in one position, would it be faster to kill her using repeated zero sums, or would it be faster to use bows? And that's a real question that's difficult to answer. Alright, so they're both tilted. Because both partners have parted once at this point. And so one of the biggest challenges when you're fighting a monster like this in an arena setting is you have to really know the frames and timing to roll through attacks into the monster rather than like learning to roll away from the monster. You don't have the luxury to wait and attack safely. You know, a lot of people like to point out that point in the fight with Nergigante where I was using a max potion and I rolled out of it to cancel it and then I attacked him. But you don't, you know, your greatest defense in whether it's Velkhana or Nergigante or anything is you want to be able to cause flinches in order to keep the monster in the ground so you can kill it faster. Bows will be faster in perfect AI. I mean, it's just difficult with the setup, Nox, you know, like the weapon versus the armor set. I mean, the one thing we know about the bow is that apparently it has Constitution 4. So I would immediately assume that bow would probably be better even with less good AI.
それを2つ重ねてくるっていうのは、まあ火力的には確かに計算上出るはずっていう。
ではこちらもリプレイで見ながら。
Can we get some not okays in chat, please, for the ninth team?
結構ねリアクションがいいので、やっぱり
Constitution 4 is a lot. It's good.
ハマってるはずですね。ノリとあと V 破壊と、はい。飛ばしながら解放隙も入れてましたからね。この辺はもうしっかり肉質が下がってますのでダメージ効率もいい状態で、ここからまた張り付いて
I mean, it's difficult to overestimate how much time any team spent because you have to remember, like, they probably not only spent like probably 100 hours practicing this Velkhana. They probably also spent about 100 hours practicing the qualifier, if not 200 hours. Yes, and that's a good point too, Unlucky. So Bow is able to go in and use its claw attack much faster than the Switch Axe. So one Bow can get in and lock Velkhana in the claw animation with the clutch claw attack and get back to doing damage much faster than what Switch Axe can do. But that being said, of course, Switch X has a very powerful zero sum attack. The issue with zero sum is like, if the monster's not cooperating, your heat gauge is constantly cooling down. Yeah, Archidon, it wasn't even close. It was Team Darkside coming to win and everybody else not even showing up. You know, I mean, no disrespect. This guy's just sitting here like tweeting on his phone. He's looking at his settings. That guy looks familiar. This guy. The guy on the right. I feel like I've seen this guy before. I think I know this guy. I know this guy? I feel like I know this guy. Do I know this guy? He kicked my ass in middle school? No, that's not true. No, I've seen him at competitions or something before. He looks strong. I feel like I know him.
続いてはどんな組み合わせの武器なのか。
きますかね。
はい、こちらも楽しみです。
She started it. I couldn't see her doing the fist
装置コン
pump.
入ってきましたね、
はい、総中根とスラッシュアック
スラッ
スですね。
シュは
Insect
そ
glaive.
してポジションを変えますね
Wow. They're doing this because of the paraknives was part of the strategy. Look, all I'm gonna say is whatever George is using, that's like the real deal. What happened there? That, whatever happened, I don't think that was supposed to happen. But maybe, I don't know. He's going for wing attacks?
うまいですね。
He's going for a mount? Oh, he's gonna go for a mount, so the switch axe user can do more zero sums.
もう狙っていくああいう大きな
And he's gonna drag it out as long as possible.
ノリを狙っていくっていうスタイルだと思います
Presumably.
赤に切り替えましょうかね
はい
はい
こちらです
で
Yep.
赤は
There you go. So this is like basically behemoth
落ち
strats.
際ですねしっかりクラッチで張り付いて傷つけてます
Zero sum does more damage than any switch axe combo? Pretty much. Yep. The reason is normally like, so in World, zero sum was of debatable use because you'd use it and then like you'd be out of a bunch of your gauge. But in Iceborne, as long as your sword is heated up, you can use the clutch claw to use zero sum over and over again. So again, I'm going to point out, and I'm not going to claim to be the, you know, God's gift to switch axe players, but it's important to know that if you cancel your zero sum before it finishes, you land on the ground and you're able to go into another zero sum much faster. So I don't really know if the strategy is to get the extra damage from the full burst. I can't imagine players of their caliber wouldn't know that.
属性が入って強打の総意も持ってますので、一応負担も狙っていきたいと思います。
They wanted to wallbang and claw with the other guy at the same time.
来ましたね
It didn't work though.
来ましたね
Whatever they were trying to do.
言うてる間に来ましたね今のは頭部ダメージかな
頭ひるみですかね。
頭ひるみかな
The issue with zero sum is it needs to be disabled if you are below the halfway point on your switch axe, just like anything else, right?
来ましたね。
これで2回目の
Just like if you were on the ground.
でしっかりスラッシュで頭部にあーちょっと暴れたかあ来ましたね3回目のダウン
うまいですね。
前ですでここから
Well, it's worth noting. Oh wow.
前
So Velkana did her.
前ですね
見事なフレーム
もうこの辺は当たり前のようにみんなうまい
We haven't seen this yet.
うまい
We haven't seen her do her supernova.
しかも頭に刺してます
難しいですけどね、あれ当てるのなか
あれ
なか。
はもうかなり決め打ちやからねあれねプレースキル高いですね
Well, so far it's been 3 teams with 3 different weapon combinations.
この辺もうまいですね。
Bo Switch Axe appears to have done the best, so Bo might be the secret.
うまいここから
Probably going to go in for the damage. Insect Glaive does have a good Clutch Claw damage attack. It's one of the few light weapons where you're like, okay, I don't mind doing a Clutch Claw attack here.
あれね
もうちょいな感じなんでね、ちょっと攻めたかったとこなんでしょうね。
あの
Can we get some not okays in chat, please?
体力取るかフィニッシュワークに取るいくかですねあの尻尾結構
おここで
きますね
This time was faster than the
いや
second
もう一
team.
粘りしたかったでしょうね
Didn't matter.
ハート一押し
Oh yeah,
の
not happy.
あのタイミングですねお疲れ様でご
あの
ざいまし
見極めがねなかなか難しいですね多分一粘りしてたら
They're
あ
pissed.
のままいってると思うんでね
そうですね
あれ食らわんかったらね、
はい
難しいとこやなまあでもちゃんとねあの相方がしっかりフィニッシュしてますから、
はい。
まあまあこの辺が
Did Team
バディー
Darkside
ならではの
compete? Team Darkside is not Japanese
Yeah.
citizenship, so they cannot compete.
いやこれ正直うまかったですね
そうですね。
うん
Only Japanese citizens are allowed to compete in the Japanese
綺
tournament.
麗に 当てるぐらい練習しているところがやっぱすごいですね。
はい、では振り返って見ていきたいと思います。リプレイをお願いします。
はい。
Just use a VPN and enter.
この辺しっかりね、虫も頭にちょんちょんって当ててるんですね。
Yeah, just like in
しっかり当てて、
you know, presumably, you know, the
頭に当てるので、
North American tournament,
まあ今のもうまく当ててます
they
ね。
wanted you to have a North American passport.
ね
Presumably,
なかなか
you know,
あんな綺麗に当てる
Korea, they want a Korea passport, all that jazz. Become a Japanese citizen?
ちゃんと
Maybe
定期的に
someday.
のけぞるんですよね。イベルカーナが。
そうですね。
はい。なので、
Why would they want
まあ
tourists or
まあこれは
foreigners to enter the
マジで
Japan tournament?
フォロー
They
してます
don't.
自分たちのペースがつかみやすいですよね。こうのけぞりが定期的に。
Chinese speedrunners are more hardcore than Japanese?
ここに寄った武器になるので
At the tournament, the Taiwan team was very good.
高速していくっていう形が
They were second place,
クエストかなと思います。
but I would have to say that Agent, from what I saw, was just on a completely different level. Oops, the replay's not working.
いかに
Oops.
頭に
No,
このけぞりを
そうですね。
間で
got it. Got it. It's not
みたい
working.
なのがやっぱりきますね。
そう
The
ですね。
Hong Kong team, it wasn't fair.
はい。
はい、ということでもう
Hong Kong
すでに
team was sleep
次のチームの
deprived.
準備に入っていただいている絆チーム、
はいはい
ドイツ化のチームなんですが、
はい。
もうこれで4組目ということで前半戦ですね。
半分
まずは次の
Oh, I just saw Fujioka drink from the bottle.
になります。
はい
さあこいつ
Guys, why do you think Ichihara has a different color straw? Do you think that was on
プレイヤーがナオキング
purpose?
さんそしてエドガーさんのコンビのお二人チームとなります。
はい
意気込みがですね、絆こそパワー。
うん。
最初のノリは失敗じゃありませんというコメントをいただいていま
ことは何か見せ場があるということですかね。
すね。最初注目したいと思います。
はい
I do like, I wanted to see them drink the water the whole
練習時
time.
間は200時間。
Dude, why did it look so nervous? His hands are cold. He's sweaty.
すごいですね。
Come on, man.
カーナやり込んでますね。
うん
イベルがね。
みんなカーナ呼びなんですか？
いや僕はイベルですけどカーナの人もい
両
ます
方いるんですよね。この
So they actually have you sign an agreement before you compete
うん
that you will not contest the
カ
decision
ーナ
of your time.
なんでですか？カーナ名
That's like a little clipboard. You sign it,
自分みたいで
basically saying like,
そうです。
you gotta make sure
でも
you're
こ
gonna
の
follow the
絆チーム
rules and all
常連
that.
です
そうですね。
はい。
はい。
It's really legit.
まあ
It feels super
よく
legit.
よく
はい。
Buttons are set. You're good.
はい。
ね。
どうも。
They're just signing an agreement that they're gonna
はい。そして
They're gonna be okay with their
チーム名
times.
の
They're
由来も
satisfied with
ということ
everything.
なんですけれども、これがなぜかというと
presumably because like in the past, like somebody said, you know, it wasn't fair. I didn't have my button right. They just wanted you to not. After the fact, they didn't want you to say that things weren't to your liking.
そうですね。
そうなんです。
So you don't get mad at auto sheath being turned on.
限りでまあ彼らも結構なので仮用もやってくれて
Make sure your settings are right.
ストーリーズの方もしっかりやってくれてて
Closet watching for hours.
使用してくれてはいすごいいいペアですよ。
Are they hugging each other? Oh, that's so wholesome. Whether they win or not, they still have each other.
両方てっぺん取っちゃおうっていう。
なんか
はい。
子憎らしいことしてくると思います。
楽しみです。は
はい
い。ではそんな絆チームもスタンバイができたということで、
うん
もう4組目です。
早い
皆さんスタートコー
Oh,
ド
the
よろしく
girl
お願いい
has.
たします。
She's drank even more for water. Does she have a pink straw? She has a pink straw.
スタート。
さあ武器チョイス。
Chaos. I would never do that to Noxella and show Team Ultimate Uragan's run. No, I'm not gonna do that.
武器チョイスが被ってたら
はい。
気になる
All right, another switch axe insect glaive. This is interesting.
ですね。
もう気になって
So again, like I was saying before, like a lot of times the decision that they do and the setup that they have might differ from what you would normally think would be the highest damage because there's some aspect of the set or the item set that they feel will make the run more consistent. The winner isn't necessarily going to be the one that has the absolute fastest time in practice. It's the one that will have the most consistent time on the day of the
ノリダウ
tournament.
ンさせてないもんね。
そうですね。
そういうことでカジケクルミは
So he is preloading the paralysis in the Velkana. Okay, so this is a very different strat from the other team we can see already. So they're not even necessarily going for a wall bang right away. The question is can you get the wall bang off immediately after the paralysis? And you can. Very cool. One thing that I'm finding interesting right now is the Insect Glaive user hasn't done the bug marking. Not sure if he's going to do that or not. He went through the effort to power his bug up. And still has not done the marking attack. It may be that there's a certain damage threshold that they're counting on for the flinch. Maybe he'll do it now. Nope. So far, this is very clean. Very clean run. Ein, you don't even have to worry about maintaining your bug juice. This guy's doing great. He hasn't even used his bug. I don't know. I'd love to hear Zebra and what he would think. I don't see Zebra use his bug much either. But to me, like, you know, with that much of a stamina bar, and especially with the attack bonus, I don't see why the bug wouldn't be helpful. I know why now. He's doing it because he wanted to wait to conserve the KO later on. And they also, somehow they got more paralysis available to get a second parallel. Okay, so again, like I was saying before, you can't roll away from the monster in an arena time attack. You have to be rolling into it because you don't have time to run away from the monster. You know, the winner will be decided in seconds, not in minutes. Yep. Perfectly done, well positioned. With that camera angle, you can actually really see how there's space in the ice that you can stand where you wouldn't even technically need iframes, probably. Not that I've played Velkhana enough to really know. Very good time. Close to the first place team, but I think better overall. Yeah, really no mistakes. We'll get some hot dogs in chat for the winners. Some tasty hot dogs for the winners. Enjoy your tasty treat. Do you think Ryozo is grossed out by these playstyles? Not at all. Fake hot dog or fake dog. They explode outward? Yeah. You can just walk. So we've only seen 3 weapons so far: Insect Glaive, Switch Axe, and Bow. I'm trying to remember the other 2 weapon choices. I'm the one who thinks tournaments are meant to find broken things in the game and nerf fix them. The only thing that happened was Great Sword. Nothing else really got nerfed, to be honest with you. Yeah, oh yeah, right. There was a hunting horn. I guess we're probably not going to see it. But, yeah, there may be lemming strats may get nerfed after this. It may happen. And I've been asking for it from the beginning. Pretty much. Like, Hex was in the stream less than a week after launch, and he's like, hey, what do you think? I said, everything's great, but there's something weird with the Clutch Claw, especially with the Switch Axe. No, I don't think you should be able to zero sum over and over again. He's like, yeah, we know.
頭いってですもんね。しっかり頭にいっての。
Lemming, you know, I don't really know. I didn't come up with the terminology, but I think it just means like suicide rushing a monster with the same move over and over again.
これとかもね、うまいんですよ、この余計なね。で、ここに頭があるんですよ。ほら。
Yeah, Chaos, honestly, I don't know why QA doesn't compete. He really is a beautiful player. What's the switch X? This is the Fulgur Anjanath switch X.
これはもうそれだけやってもうモーション覚えてますよ。はい。
The Insect Glaive guy is really good. He is really good. They did a really good job. They both did really good. I'm beautiful. You're.
はっきり聞こえたな、なんか固めのものがパリッといった音が。
I mean, the term lemming strat is meant to be like an insult to the people who run that strategy. But it's valid, and in an arena, you have to. Which weapon would you use for this quest? I would use Switch Axe or bow, probably. I mean, maybe Insect Glaive. I like all of those weapons.
プレイヤーの黒猫さんとポチさんのチームになります。頑張りますということなんですが、練習時間400時間。400時間。400時間。
These guys look like they're talking.
あ、ティガレックスが400。
Is he flirting?
イベルカーナが200ぐらい。
200ぐらい。100。
二度見しちゃった400時間。ごめんなさいね、貴重な時間邪魔して。
字は可愛いけど数字が可愛くねえなと思って。
びっくりした。
He's popular, man.
奇跡的に予選のクリアタイムが2分00秒00っていう。
She's gonna need a refill on her water.
ね、今日は何かありそうですね。
ありそうな。
ワンチャン狙ってるかもな。
楽しみにしております。
まあでも200体ぐらいは。
She's almost out. She needs a refill, man. Right, Ichihara had a little sip.
なんかちょっとね。そういうレぐらいは、まあでもどっちかティガにかけて。
She's staying the best
そうなんで
hydrated.
すよね。もう準備も終わってるようで、いけるということで、犬猫チーム行きたいと思います。それではもう5組目です。後半戦入っていきたいと思います。東日本大会決勝戦5組目クエストスタート。
I missed it again. I'm sorry.
簡単そうに。
見えるけど
100体とかね、
そうですね。
400体とか言ってますけどね、恐ろしい数字です
ね。
意気込み頑張りますだけですからね。
もっと本当は。
400 and 200 kills, nice. Some, thank you.
ここは2人とも
Yeah, so it really seems like somebody came up with the meta of they actually exchanged items.
投げナイフを渡したような気に見えましたけどね。本当。
What? The insect glaive user exchanged the para knives. That is a high level strat. Let's see if it works. New badge. I should really make one for Christmas. I don't know if that was good. It went from the para immediately into a head flinch. Switch X's burst. I don't know if burst works on knives though, does it? It does have burst. In axe mode, you can burst. Now they're going for a much earlier usage of their lockdown on Velkhana than the other team. The other team really spaced it out. Oh, that was a KO? No, I guess he probably had the impact ankle on. So that paralysis was somewhat wasted. Nope, there's the other. So yeah, he definitely did a slinger burst there, I think. But I don't know if it matters. Yeah, I don't think it works either, Nox. It's not the same. Did they reveal the new monster? Not yet.
で頭張り付いて解放ですね。
くるみでちょっと広ませたりとかしてますね。
Do you guys see this name?
広ませたりとか
Inu
なる
Neko?
ほど。それでちょっと
Dog cat is the character's name?
ぐるみも誘発させてると。さあちょっと総中根に変えるか。
はい
総中根お願いします。
That's really funny. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is.
ついて、
まあヒッチ稼ぐ感じですよね。
で虫もあってつつうまいですね。
Oh, turnip. I mean, the Japan tournament was perfect for what they wanted. You know, Dream Match was billed as an exhibition and not as a tournament, and in that regard, virtually every matchup was different. Questo Clero. So
なんか入り方は違ったけど
they were all very happy with how it went.
なんだろう。
What do you hope the new monster
こ
is?
ちらこちらで
通りに行った感じなんですかね。
ね。
Can I just list off any random ass monster? Espinos.
切られへんかったな。
That was pretty good. I don't know if that was faster than the previous one. They were, I think they were very close.
はい、リプレイ今準備しておりますが、ちょっとじゃあ見てみ
What's the
まし
price
ょ
for
う
the
か。
contest?
はい、よ
Um,
ろしくお願いします。
The main thing is you get to go to the main championship. I think if you're the top 3, you go to the main championship.
で、
But they get some energy drinks,
その時に多分
a little art piece,
渡すよね。
a jacket.
麻痺渡して、で、
It's not money.
気づかれてないんですよ。
ま
で、
だ気づかれてないですよね。
で壁にぶち込んで、ドンで、
でしてますね。
はい。で、
Pokemon Genius, you're very close.
まあ頭は行くよね。
A chance to talk to the girl in the front.
でもこの時まだイベルが認識してないので、
Shep, do you know eBay?
これで麻痺
I know I hate it.
で、
I hate eBay.
でのダウンか。麻痺取って
How long is this supposed to be? They're almost halfway through the tournament. And then after the tournament, there'll probably be like a 15 or 20 minute break again. And then they'll come out, they'll announce the winners. And then there'll probably be another 10 or 15 minute break, and then they'll do the title update.
やってる感じはありましたね。途中弾けくるみ使ってこううまくのけぞりでね、抑制してる時もあったから、その辺で細やかにその時その時こうフォローし合ってた感じはしますね。いやうまいね、やっぱりね。火力の立ち回りとそのねちょっとテクニカルな操縦音が
Your wife must be lonely in bed, Shep?
なかなか見応えありますね。
そうですね。
ブスッとね。
戦略性が結構生まれてきて
Very odd thing to say.
でしっかり乗りも狙えるんで、展開が作りやすいのは作りやすいですよね。操縦音とかいるとね。
あまり膠着しないですね。
I think she's sleeping. So, I don't think she's really lonely.
もう落ち際はね、相棒も乗っかってきてるんですよね。
そうですね。この辺はうまいですね。
で頭位置しっかりいますね。あの辺ピタッとこう
How long have you been awake?
入ってるのが綺麗ですね。
I woke up like around 11 today. I don't know, 13, 14 hours? I was just talking to her. Now, she told me about you. She said this creepy guy from Twitch chat was trying to talk to her about like shep nuts and anuses. And she's got to put you on block. Mole me? Here's the stream.
本当に皆さん何百時間何百頭とやってらっしゃる方々ですからね。
Can I ask her to unblock me? It's more convenient if you're blocked by her anyways, Noxella, so she doesn't have to know about our love.
3チームに入っていくことになります。さあ続いてのチームは
Can't wait for Monster Hunter Iceborne on PC? Me too.
0.GW チーム、ジョージさんとレイさんのお二人
It's
です。
George! So this is the guy, man. So this is the guy that won not only the tournament in Japan last year, he also won the Dream Match.
グレンタギル感じですかね。
はい。そしてプレイを練習されたお時間としては100時間。
Streams a lot in Neo. believe it or not. I mean, you'd think he'd play a ton of Monster Hunter, but really? I watched him play more Neo in 2019 than I did watch him play Monster Hunter. You met him? Yeah, we had, like, food together. We ate pizza and stuff. We had, like, a world council of, like, speedrunners. All the different teams got together and hung out for a while. Him and his partner a little bit, who, that is not a little bit. I don't know who that is. He's the one, I mean, he's the one with the cool hair. The sideburns. The one on the right. He's really good at Neo. Like, he's really good at Neo. Ask him for tips on hair or Monster Hunter.
はい、ということで、もうここからが1分台で予選を通過しているチームになってきます。
Ichihara stroking the locks. Dude, his hair is so good.
こういうとこになってくると。
I feel like Ichihara is a little shy. Alright, so the girl is almost finished with her water. Fujioka is nearly done with his water. Ichihara's barely had, he had like one more sip.
そうなんですよ。
Would I hold George's hand if he wanted me to?
本当です。さあ、あと残すところ3チーム、続いてが6組目になります。スタンバイが整ったということで。
Dude, I don't have a water fetish. I'm just keeping tabs
そ
on
れでは
it.
行きましょう。東日本大会決勝戦6組目、クエスト。
Gusto, starto! I want to point out that Ichihara did not say the words. He just did the fist pump.
もうあと3
I feel like Ichihara is a little shy.
目まぐるしく終わってきてしまいました。さあ、始まりました。0.GW チーム。
弓ですね。
弓と
フラッシュアックス。
Yeah, Turnip, I think she needs to drink water. I mean, so they are going Splitch Axe and Bow. Going with a different strategy than we've seen so far. This is a strategy we've actually seen George and a little bit use before, where the Switch Axe user will go onto the monster and then the other player will use Scatternuts to finish the mount sooner. If you hit a monster with a pod that causes a flinch, it'll actually cause the ride to end a little bit sooner. No, I don't know if it'll hit. Yeah, they didn't even go for it. They wanted to go for a flinch shot there, but they weren't in a good position. I don't even know if they will go for it. It's not worth it at this point. They're just going to go for damage. Oh, okay. Never mind then. He didn't even do it. So he clutch clawed twice to get her enraged. So she would enter her enrage animation and then use that time to finish a zero-sum discharge on the head. Again, I'm curious, and I just don't know. I just don't really know the damage per second difference, because they're all finishing their zero-sum attacks. Whereas if they were to finish them early, there would be so much less ending lag. They'd be able to get into the second one so much sooner. But I don't know. I mean, they know a lot more than me. That's not good. I don't know that bow user should have used the clutch claw attack rather than just waiting for their stamina to go back up. I don't think that was a good use of time. George is playing like a goddamn maniac. I'm assuming George is the Switch Axe player, but I don't know that for certain. Well, neither of them got hit by that. Oof. That's not good. That's really not good. It's the issue with switch axe. I mean, if you end up in a situation when you're out of zero sum, depending on the actions that Velkhana is taking, like what can he do now? He's gonna have to transform back, and then he's just gonna have to wait. I don't think that Heaven's Sword was necessary. Oh, maybe is that a combo? Heaven's Sword to zero sum? I don't know. It just uses so much gauge, but I guess it doesn't matter as long as you're powered up. What's going on? I'm seeing this bow user, whether it's his fault or not, I don't know. He's missing a lot of his shots. Yeah, they're not happy. Heaven's Sword in a zero sum is faster? I mean, if you do the double slash, it comes out very fast. But I guess maybe Heaven's Sword, it's the fastest? Oh, sorry, wrong one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be okay for them or not. That didn't seem super fast.
弓もそうですけど、弓がというかプレイングがかっこいい感じでしたね。
確かに何を持たせても人かっこいいはず。
スタミナ管理がね、難しいんですよ。
Yeah, I think if George had stuck with a little bit, they would have done better. I mean, I don't mean any disrespect to his partner.
スタミナを維持しながらこうブシブシやるのが結構難しい。
A little bit was really, really good. They were both really, really good. I mean, both people that won the national tournament. When we play the US Championship afterwards as a comparison. Chaos, it's already 2 in the morning for me. They only show the timings at the very end.
やっぱ頭を中心に攻め込んでのけぞらしたいっていう戦略かな。
You know, we'll probably be up until 4 a.m. just watching this.
まあどっちも
I bet Reddit is talking about the tourney. They're not talking about the tourney.
やっぱりそのお互いの距離感を補いながら、まあ頭を攻め込もうという作戦じゃないかな。
Bo guy is a keyboard mouse user. The vast majority of Japanese runs are PS4. Even after PC came out, like still like almost all of them did everything on PS4s. If you were to post a thread on Reddit about this tournament, the top voted comment would be, there are Monster Hunter tournaments? Or how can you even do a tournament in Monster Hunter? So. Have fun with that, if you want to do that. But, like, I've already told you. So he's, like, wasting his power shots there. It's actually a really big deal. Like, I'm not even that good of a bow user. I'm okay. But he's just, like, shooting his power shots off into the distance. It's one thing if you're going Pepiga with, like, close range coatings or no coatings, but those power coatings are very important early on. Faye is amazing with bow no matter what, Kara. I mean, Hercules, George didn't play perfect, but he did play very well. But the bow guy, yeah, he was having a tough run. To me, like, watching that, I mean, again, like, I'm not in any room to criticize or judge, but I would say he didn't have enough practice against Velkhana.
ちょっとこうね、もう一歩展開が自分たちのターンがこうね、どんどん来てほしい感じはするんでしょうけど。
You know, I mean, bow against Velkhana should be like, you should be dumpstering Velkhana. I think bow switch axe should theoretically be the fastest time if you got good RNG. I think the interesting thing about Insect Glaive is you're giving yourself an option between bow or switch axe to make the fight more consistent. And like I've said before, what's important in arena time attacks isn't necessarily like getting that weapon combination, which with perfect RNG will be the fastest. It's the weapon combination that will get you the most consistent times, the majority of the times, because you only get one shot.
しっかりやっぱりダウン中へのダメージは取ってますね。
ということで
Isn't the red box for the left player? Yeah, George was blue.
そして今ご準備いただいているのは予選を2位で通過しましたことごとくを滅ぼせない TT チーム
But you don't need to look at the colors to know.
はい紹介したいと思います
That guy looks, his haircut's fresh, man.
TK さんの
That's
TT
good.
かな
Really, both of their haircuts
意気込
look
みは
good.
もうチーム名のごとく
I don't know about that sweater. I feel like I would get like hot.
みんな難しい漢字書きます
I'd
ね
get like too warm and sweaty.
はいでチーム名の由来にも書いてありますね
There's only been combinations of switch axe and bow, and switch axe and switch axe and switch axe and encyclave. There's been one switch axe in every
みた
combination.
いな感じで練習時間の方が80時間くらいとティガが250カーナ200
When will I get a haircut like that? Yeah, my hair's kind of like that, except it's a completely different texture, but I have it short on the sides.
はいということでございます
My fade doesn't go as high as his.
そうですねあと残すところ2チーム2クエストとなりまして予選2位通過の
And I don't have as much hair as his. Did they release the monster?
整ったようです
はい
それでは
I'm about to release my monster on you,
あと
Sean,
2
alright?
クエストしかありません今から見た方もぜひご注目くださいそれでは行きましょう東日本大会決勝戦7組目クエスト
So, start! Double switch axe again. So we've only seen this one other time.
これはもう火力をぶつけていく感じでしょうね。
そうですね。
はい。
ダウン中とかに瞬間最大ダメージ与える。
So again, this is a pure lemming strat. This is like really the Pepiga strat. Like, okay, we're just gonna figure out how to optimize this monster to just plan on zero sum discharging as many times as possible.
分回しを使ってますね。
うまくはい
I'm a little curious. This player is doing a lot of axe attacks and is not spending a lot of time powering up their switch axe. And I don't know why that is. And blue player still is not charged up.
そしてぶっ飛ばしはいはずきくるみちゃんと使います
It may be because they may deliberately be stalling it, because their strategy involves staying in heated up mode for longer past this first stun period.
ああ、そうですね。
ついていってるんでダメージも確保してますね
But I can't imagine chopping attacks are going to do more damage than zero sum.
点からやな
読み切ってますね。
次の展開がどう来るかですねこれはそっちに避けてそうですね懐が結構ね
The slowest runs first, correct. So they're going in reverse order of the time in the qualifiers.
じゃあプレイヤー変えるか
はいじゃあ赤の画面ください
お願いします
It's important to remember, though, that 64 teams go in the qualifiers. They're all extremely good. Most teams spend all their time practicing the qualifiers and don't even really practice the monster that they're supposed to fight in the final anyways.
赤い座れておうまい
Every team has finished so far. I think
これ
George's team was third, so this must be the second place
ポジショ
team.
ン取りをさあここからまた張り付くかな
ちょっと届かなかった。
およいしょ
I mean, charged axe, fog only increases the flinch amount, which, to be fair, is a lot. It doesn't necessarily increase the damage.
今は青が張り付いてる
大技が来ますが、まあ全く食らわない。
そうですね
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's RNG, whether or not she gets that attack off, or the amount of stuns or stuff that they've gotten off. This doesn't seem good.
体力が今
This doesn't seem good. So far, the insect wave runs seem to have been the best.
あ回復しました。
There were 10 teams total,
無
correct?
造作に行くと意外とああいうとこで食らっちゃうんで
そうですね。
うまくこういう時に合わせていかないとうまいですそしてここでちゃんと頭張り付いてのですね
張り付いてますね。
交互交互
I wonder how they're coordinating who's going to go and do the zero sum.
見ますか。
はい青ください
I mean, they must be talking to each other a lot. They would need to have a lot of verbal communication.
もう一度飛ばしてもう一丁。
Zero sum wasn't used very often against Nergigante in the tournament. It wouldn't have been terrible on a flinch, but it's different. It was different in base world compared to this. Wow.
これ落とされますね。
He's gonna get hit. It's just, it's like, it's such a shame. Like, this clutch claw as a mechanic is making these world-class players commit to these tactics that involve them basically going all in and making it more or less a dice roll. Like, all right, what attack is the monster gonna do? You know?
いやでも大体
Like,
スラッシュ
the most damage I'm going to be able to do is doing clutch claw zero sum. So whether or not the monster's going to attack or not, it's going to be
の
that just don't CC. Basically.
いる時の狙いどころはもう今みたいな。
Oh god damn it! I did it again.
とにかく頭部にどれだけ貼り付けるかでのけぞり誘発。あとはまあ手持ちの状況に合わせて。
Does it mean a scrub can be as good as them? Yeah, I don't know.
だから中盤やっぱ怒り出してからですね。その
Do I have macros for emoting? No, I use my keyboard.
どれぐらいまとめていけるかっていうのはやっぱり結構
I'm just not very smart, okay?
そこのまとめ
I'm not a very smart man.
タイムが変わってきそうな気がしますね。
ではリプレイの方見てみましょ
No,
う
Wishing Paladin, any one of these guys, I think in most cases would end up beating me. I'm not trying to claim that I can beat any of them. Again, like I said, like the 64 people that even end up in the Japanese qualifiers are completely like utterly broken. You know, you're really competing against like 64 like could be first place runners in NA or France. And then the top 10 of them get to go into the finals.
タイミングが悪くて2人がこう張り付いちゃって1人が落とされたりとか。
The France tournament was really bad. Thank God for Team Darkside.
本の狙いやっぱこれですね。これ
Oof.
今のもね無造作に狙いに行って
You hate to see it. 2 clutch claws punished literally in a
違
row.
う部位に
Literally in a row.
で尻尾かなんかで巻き込まれてる。だからこういうブレスとかでしっかり死にしやすい時が一番やっぱりね。
One thing that's interesting is I don't think we've seen anyone use the bow's flash bombs. What made the French tournament so bad?
これはやっぱりうまく
The second to 10th placed teams all finished 8 minutes or longer or actually got disqualified. They did not finish their run.
この辺から
So
のけぞりまで
I would say that's not very good.
ね本当はね。
I mean, I'm just like the clutch claw. If you don't have Rocksteady Mantle or Temporal Mantle, using flashes to cause the monster to go into like a stun animation can be really helpful for getting clutch claw work off.
必ず一発報告入るんで。
I'm not saying I've really practiced in the arena. I just in my casual play, that's what I use. So anyone who's been paying attention to any of my Iceborne survival speedruns will see that I've started to use flash bombs to set up clutch claw maneuvers now. It really helps.
ということでもう
Good night,
残
Sean.
すところあと1組です。
一組ですね。
はい予選を1位で通過しました開拓ロボチーム。もうラストのクエストを見せていただきたいと思います。こちらはですね開拓ロボチームアットロアさんとモノさんのお二人です。方向初手
初手
They're trying to pronounce his nickname.
初手
初めての手
で
最初の方向を受けたくないです、頑張りますと、はい、で練習時間
Top 10 of the French tournament included triple carts. You get 9 carts in the French tournament, which means non-upple carts, albino donkey. People carted out of the quest and got disqualified.
派ですね。
はい
上位くらい
They should be done with this by 2:30. If you only care about the tournament, this is the last team, I think. So yes, they will be done by 2:30.
バランスで練習をされている
Not
という
nipple
こと
carts,
です
not nipple carts.
で名前チーム名が開拓ロボというチーム名なんですが、
Dude, I believe Ichihara may actually be
空の S を
Chaos.
通り過ぎてロボと周りに
All
言われ
right,
てしまう
Chaos, wink at us if it's you.
それを今から見せていただけるわけですかね。
Oh, that's right. This is the second match, right? And then there's finals after this. The top two teams go?
顔見た
There may be another round after this, actually.
変わ
Yeah.
っちゃってる気がするんだけど。
名前が変わっちゃってよく覚えてますね。顔と名前しっかり一致されて。全然
Ichihara is such a unit,
ご
man.
めんなさいですよね。
はい、ちょっとお話がまだできてないのでね。
うん
はい、ということで
I just want to point out that Fujioka appears to have finished his water. I can't even see the water level for the girl either. I think they both finished their water. Ichihara has been conserving his energy. Still only taken one little sip.
からタイムの方は発表させていただきます。こちらは後ほどとなりますのでお待ちくださいね。さあそして今日はもうこれの後に大型アップデー
Did
ト
you see them drink? Well, I'm pretty sure Ichihara didn't lean over and sip Fujioka's
は
bottle.
い、そちらもぜひ注目してください。そして会場内の方は一番最後のコンテンツで抽選会もあるので
Imagine him coming over and
皆さん
sipping your
最
water.
初にもらった案内のチラシにそれぞれ番号が載っているものを使って抽選会プレゼントをお持ち帰りいただきますので最後までぜひお残りいただければと思います。
There it is.
はい。ということでもうラスト
ラストですね。早い。
それぞれのクエストが早いから特に
Yes
めっちゃ早い。
で見てる方もねめっちゃ集中しちゃうんですよね。
そうなんですよね。
That looks like a 500 milliliter bottle, maybe 400.
はい。
さあそれでは予選1位で通過しました開拓ロボチーム準備が整いました。いよいよ最後のクエストスタートとなります。ちょっと今までは恥ずかしくて声が出なかったという方も最後なんでスタート
Not dead, Yeti. Please tell me there's not.
それでは始めていきましょう。
Don't
東
tell
日
me
本
those
大
aren't a real
会
thing.
決勝戦8組目クエスト
Oh, Starto! Oh, so this is the 8th place team?
ですね。はい。
頑張れの声が飛んでますね。
仲間ですかね。仮友かな。うん。いいですね。応援し合うのをね。うん。さ
ラスト
さて
始まりました。
Double bow. Unlucky. Unlucky. Don't miss it, man.
ちょっと青側
You have not missed the reveal yet, Bina.
こちらからスタート。
弓。まあこっちで
Yumi is Japanese for bow.
のはいを張り付いてドンするで
This is the first time we've seen double bow. Double bow is theoretically the most damage.
狙いたかった感じ
Coconuts. Interesting. Coconuts before a double flinch shot. Maybe they assume that he'll go in rage because they're doing so much damage. And they did.
からもう一個来るかな。
もう一本来ますねこれね。
I'm seeing a lot of bow arrows get sucked into the universe.
この辺りから展開が
You can't always blame the player for that. We've all played bow. If you play bow enough, sometimes you know your arrows just get sucked into a parallel dimension. Looks like very good stamina management so far.
じゃあもう一人の方見ようかな。
はい赤
はい。まあでも
They-
二人とも同じかもしれないけど。うまい。ね
Somebody's just like going, in the microphone.
これでガシガシ押していく感じかな。
火力組的にはこういう形で攻めたい。
So this is the new standard combo that you see used a lot. Quick shot, rapid, rapid, spread. Or quick shot, rapid, rapid, power.
ね、やっぱ粘ってから張り付きましたね。
もう一丁。
You used to see quick shot, power, rapid, power. But I feel like that locks you down too much. And also, theoretically, it takes longer to ramp up.
分かってますね。ここも分かってるな。ポジション
顔
分かってます
全然見。えない。すごいずっとエフェクト。
They're just flinch locking Delcana right now.
よいしょ。
Yeah, they must not have Mighty Bow.
で、一人が張り付いて。
But it wouldn't change even if you had Mighty Bow. You would still probably do quick, rapid, rapid, rapid power.
あ、つかない。お、来た。
But you can mix things up too. Like nothing forces you to play that way. It's only just if you like you've got unlimited opportunity. This is just like absolute decimation. Perfect stamina management. None of them are getting anywhere close to like running out of stamina, not being able to evade. They know their timings perfectly, so they're finishing up with power shots right at the end of her attack animations.
ハンターびくともしない。すごい。
Decent RNG there. Big balls move there going into the ice. Not even a problem. Not even a problem. Red player got hit. But nobody saw it, so it didn't happen. Red player not even healing.
クエストクリア。おめでとうございます。
He's upset because he got hit,
見えてんの
but otherwise they're pretty happy.
何でも見えてんですね。顔だけじゃなかった。
あの尻尾見えてる普通
Don't ever disregard my best in slot combination for Aritas? No, I didn't. I agreed Bo would be the fastest. I just said that, you know, that you have to consider other combinations. Ichihara thinking about nerfing Bo again. Hard to say though when you only have one data point, right? Hard to say. What a beautiful hunt. Good job, guys.
これ最初の多分ダウンが取りたいんですよ。なので石ころ取ってであえてもう端けの方にも行かずにこれではいポンと溶かして、はい、基本はこの近距離ですね。強撃瓶をもうとにかく
Was that the last team? I think there might be 2 more teams, but I'm not sure. It's either the last team or there's 2 more.
これでめまいと顔ダウンを頭ダウンを奪いまくるっていう。
Look how beautiful this hunt was because it wasn't a constant clutch claw fest. And that's a big thing to consider, again, when we talk about minimizing RNG in hunts. You know, as we saw for a lot of Switch Axe plays, a lot of how well they did was completely determined by whether or not they were setting up ways to do zero sum or they got lucky.
あの球がね広がっていくのよ。
はい、近い方がやっぱり。
で、4つを全部当てたい。はい。
It's cool to see that this guy is using close range coatings at this distance, presumably because he knows that there's going to be a lot of stuns, and then he'll move on to power coatings when he needs to get more damage or more distance.
これね、相手が動いてないからかなり安定してるな。そうですね。この辺とかもなんやろう。
God, we may never see them even move into power coating. They may stay in close range coating the entire time simply because of critical distance. They may have it planned to that degree. I don't know how that compares, by the way. Close range coating, critical distance versus using power coating at non-critical distance. But if you guarantee the monster's going to be on the ground forever, why not? Yeah, I mean, you can't blame them when their shots end up going to Narnia, right? Like, that's not really their fault. Which round is this? I think this is the 8th round. I saw the number 8 when these guys were going up on stage. There's a monster reveal. They're going to be demonstrating the second title update, presumably after this tournament. Mather fake streamer. So the blue player ended up using his power coatings at some point. Are these the guys got first in the qualifiers? They either got 3rd or they got 1st. But I think they got 1st. Sixer, I think most bow players play on fast or very fast. I don't think anybody plays on super fast.
一言で言うのは難しいと思いますが、まあ結果発表前というのもありますので、一言ずつちょっと感想もらってもいいでしょうか。
いやでも本当にいろんなうまさを見た気がします。Do
we know when the title update will be showcasing Reach the Mortals? They have to finish the tournament first.
あと細かいけどやっぱ戦略がしっかりある自分たちの展開を作る
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a personal preference versus fast and very fast.
がうまく噛み合っていい
If you're really good at controlling the
印象も
stick,
あったので
you could probably play in very
これも
fast.
クエストなんだけど、まあチョイスする武器もそうだし、それによる最初の動き方。
Faye plays ultra fast or very fast.
チームが見れたんで、かなり見応えありましたね。はい。
市原さ
I
んから
play in super
そうですね、
slow.
僕も最初にお話ししたように組み合わせによる作戦戦略みたいなところがかなり見えたのと、それをどうしてそれを選んでどんだけ練習してきたのかっていうところを見えたので、
はい、
とても良かったです。
短い時間の中でギュッと見せていただけましたね。さあそれでは今ですね、それぞれのチームのタイムの集計を行っているところです。集計が整うまで今しばらくお待ちいただければと思い
Oh,
ます。
they're gonna announce all of that in the stream, Bina. They'll go over dates and stuff like that. Water sip
ド
again?
キドキしながらお待ちいただくもよし、少し
He's almost out.
今張り詰めた時間が続き
You
ま
think
した
they
ので
punched a hole in those water bottle caps for those
では
straws?
集計の発表、結果発表の方は4時40分から予定しております。
What do you think the
またこの後もよろし
straws-
くお願いします。ありがとうございまし
ありがとうござい
た。
ました
You could buy them like that in the 7-Elevens there? Is there like a little like foil seal and you just punch through it? So it's going to be at 1440, which is in 6 minutes? Is that right? That's not bad. No, it's not a 40-minute break. 1440, that's 6 minutes. It's not a 40-minute break. I don't think we need a break for podcast, do we? No, I know what it means. It means 440. We don't need a math expert. I'm literally a genius. The smartest person here.
Saあ、お待たせいたしました。お時間になりましたので、
はい、
結果の発表の方をこれからこちらで行っていきたいと思います。では再度登場いただいた辻本さん、ご覧いただいていていかがでしたでしょうか。
すごいですね。
すごいです。
これ
We said it was
す
great.
げえじゃんを作らなあかんじゃないかもわからん。すげえじゃんまで作らなあかんかもよ。
すげえじゃん作る
どんなポーズか知らないですけど、いやすごかったですね。
すげえじゃん作るか。
特にね、今までの大会にないぐらい多分接戦だと思いますよ。
なるほど。
ね、
ちょっと武器ジャンルがね、
そうね。
最後の最後まで。
Is there any possibility they might reveal more than one monster? I
ばら
guess.
けてた。
Quiet Knoxville.
中心はね、あった。
あったね。
でも
He seems a little
最
upset
後の
about
最後
QA.
で結構、そこまで変わってくるとは思わなかった。
よくでもね、霧っぽいので見えなくなるのに的確に当てるね。
いやあれはもう分かってるね。
位置がちゃんと分かってるんですね。
前後の動きで見えてるんだと思います。
There was some weird quote Demented had from Fujioka where he was. The translation was really weird. He almost made it sound like they wouldn't release the monster in December. Or it made it sound like they wanted to release 2 monsters in December. There's George. Those guys in the front row. There's a lot of people there. Holy crap, are there a lot of people there.
Saあ、それでは選手の皆さんお揃いになりました。8チームの皆さん、まずは白熱した
George is still standing in front. George, you're so much taller than your partner. Stand behind him. You can't even see your partner's face. You can't even see his hair.
結果はこちらです。それでは発表いたします。第8位、4分45秒75。 ヨドマの残党
So they're gonna go
第
and
7位
they're
4
going over
分
the
13
rankings.
秒78アクト K 第6位3分55秒65 0.GW 第
Oh
5
wow,
位
George was in
3
sixth
分
place.
54秒46矛を砕く緑人竜ということでここからが見事決勝大会進出を決めた4チームの発表です。第4位3分49秒85ことごとくを滅ぼせない TT チーム。第3
We
位
get some
3分27秒25絆。
not
それで
okays
は
in
発表い
chat,
たします
please. Oh, God damn it.
優勝はクリアタイム3分10秒66開拓ロボ準優勝3分15秒36
Ino
犬
Neko
猫チームになりました
got second.
おめでとうございます
Was that the double bow team?
ということで、
5 second
惜しくも
difference.
記録が届かなかった
Yeah.
4チームの
5
皆
seconds
さんも
less than I think it was an insect wave
お疲れ様で
team.
した皆さん素晴らしいハンティングを見せてくれました4チームにも大きな拍手をお願いしますありがとうございましたさあそれではステージ
Why did that
上
guy
が少
tell
し
George to
整え
leave the
させてい
stage
ただきま
first?
してこ
Yeah,
の後は
problem?
表彰の方へ移ってまいりたいと思いますさあ接戦が予想されるとお話もいただいていましたが辻本さん結果の方ご覧いただいていかがでしょうか
そうですね、本当に言ってた通り接戦になったと思いますね、本当にギュッとしてるんですよね、この、1分か2分かぐらいの間ですよね、
はい
でギュッとしてるので、すごく接戦
Top 4, yeah. I think they get prizes and they get to go to the championship. And then it's a championship of the top.
これ
Oh,
より
wait.
上
1,
位4
2,
チームに
3,
今
4. Yep.
残っていただい
Top
てお
4
りま
teams.
すので表彰式に移っていきたいと思いますでは辻本さんにはプレゼンターとして
はい
はいよろしくお願いいたします
はいはい
それではまずは第4位のことごとくを滅ぼせない TT チームから表彰を行います前の方にお願いします
They're breaking out the handler?
それでは見事第4位となりましたことごとくを滅ぼせない TT チームには辻本さんより表彰状とクリスタルトロフィー副賞モンスターハンターグッズが贈られますよろしくお願いします
はい、東日本大会第4位ことごとくを滅ぼせない TT 殿おめでとうございます
おめでとうございます
So that's a printout of like their official ranking and timing. That's Unoxella.
第4位となりましたことごとくを滅ぼせない TT チームおめでとうございましたではどうぞお戻りくださいそれでは続いては第3位絆チーム
You are
前へお願いします
You're handing out the bags.
見事第3位となりました絆チームには辻本さんより表彰状とクリスタルトロフィー副賞とモンスタ
he
ー
looks-
ハンターグッズが贈られます
He
よろ
looks
しくお願い
not
します
comfortable
はい
on his
東
knees.
日本大会第3位絆のおめでとうございます
おめでとうございます
He needs some padding. Some knee pads.
第
Good job,
3位
guys.
は絆チームおめでとうございます
Can we get some pog dogs in chat for all the winners? There's no money.
続
You
いて
don't
は
win any
準優
money
勝
in
犬猫
Japan.
チーム前へお願いいたします
You're not allowed to win money currently.
見事準優勝となりました犬猫チームには辻本さんより表彰状とクリスタルトロフィー副賞とモンスターハンターグッズが贈られますよろしくお願いします
はい東日本大会準優勝犬猫殿おめでとうございます
おめでとうございます
This is third place. Yep. They look like they wanted to get first. But they should be happy. They get another chance to compete. Oh, no. Ino Neko got second.
東日本大会準優勝は犬猫チームですおめでとうございました
I think Ino Neko got second.
ではどうぞお戻りくださいそして見事優勝に輝きました開拓ロボチーム前へお願いします見事優勝に輝いた開拓ロボチームには辻本さんより表彰状と
Sports
クリスタル
jacket.
トロフィ
So
ー
damn classy.
副賞とモンスターハンターグッズが贈られますよろしくお願いします
はい表彰状東日本大会優勝開拓ロボ殿あなたの活躍を認めここにモンスターハンターワールドア
I
イスボー
can't
ン
sponsor
カリオ
anyone,
決定
guys.
戦1920東日本大会代表として 決勝大会進出を認定いたします。2019年11月24日おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
Good bow players. Really good bow players. Like, really good. They
という
deserve
こ
to
と
win.
で東日本大会優勝となりました。
It was
開拓
close.
ロボチームおめでとうござ
But
い
they
ま
definitely
す。
deserve the win that they got.
それでは全チームの表彰が終わりました。この後また決勝大会があるということで、それぞれまだ終わったばかりではありますが、今の
Is it
お気
over?
持ち、そして
The
意気込み
tournament
な
is
どをお
ending,
伺いしたい
but
と
then
思い
there's going to
ま
be a
す。
title update soon after.
ではこち
Look
ら
at
は
the
です
handler.
ね、
She's
表彰
rushing
順
around.
で4位のことごとくを滅ぼせない TT チームからですね、意気込み、今のお気持ちなどをお聞かせください。お願いします。
How soon after? I don't know, dude. Soon.
こんなすごい人たちがいっぱいいる中でまさか4位になれるなんて思ってなかったんですけど、本当になんか信じられる夢みたいです。嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
はい
せっかくなので皆さんにお
パートナーの方
話しいただきたいなと思います。お願いします。
They're just giving their
そうですね
closing
職場の
statements.
方含め家族も含め友人も含めいろんな方たちに応援していただいてここまで来られたと思っています。ただ悔しい面もたくさんあるのでそれを決勝大会でぶつけられたらなと思います。応援ありがとうございました。
素晴らしい。
ありがとうございます。
Replay my closing statement.
それで
No, I'm
は
okay.
第3位絆チームにもお聞きしたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
去年すごい自信あったんですけど、ちょっと地区大会で負けてしまってすごい悔しい思いをして、今年は絶対リベンジしようと思ってもう一度帰ってきて、なんとか、今日もちょっと失敗しちゃったんで悔しい思いはあるんですけど、そういうのも全国の切符掴むことができたんで、
Some of
良か
them,
ったです。
like,
ありが
it's
と
a
うございます。
mixture of sports jackets and really nice sweaters with the occasional just a hoodie thrown in. God damn, he looks badass.
ロボを倒す
That leather jacket and that chain.
パワーだと思いますんで、決勝では絆のパワー信じて頑張りたいと思います。
ありがとうございます。辻本さんコメントもおしゃれですね。
そうですね。
She's trying to be
はい、
polite,
では
guys.
続いて準優
She's
勝の
she's
ユネコ
playing
チ
a
ームお願
character.
いします。
Okay.
練習でもしたことないぐらいのミスをしてしまってちょっとテンパったんですけど、
These guys look like they just kind of like threw on whatever for the day.
よかったです。
So they didn't really dress up much at all.
顔が
去年名古屋の方で地区大会で負けてしまったんで、とりあえず
He's got a Cosby sweater on.
大会につながるような結果が出せてとても
I'm one to talk.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
You're right. You're right.
そして
I'm wearing a sweatshirt and I've
第
got
1位優
comfy
勝ですね。
stretchy
開
pants
拓
on.
ロボ
You're
チー
right.
ム、今のお気持ちと意気込み教えてください。
はい、練習してきた成果が出せてよかったです。ちょっと失敗もしたんですけども、うまくいってよかったです。で、私が前回東京で1位、相方が名古屋で1位取ったんで2連覇、2人とも2連覇達成しました。めっちゃとてもそれに関しては嬉しいです。で、すみません、さっき
I mean, look, if you gotta wear a sweatshirt to compete at your best, I don't blame you.
絆とロボの戦いってどうだろう。すごいな。
まさかここでも見れるとありがとうございます。
はい。
不安要素しかなかったんで、1-1って正直思ってなかったんですけど、すごい勝ててびっくりしてます。最後の方はイベルカーナで15秒くらいもずっと何もしてない状態で頼りっぱなしだったんで、もうそうか。
Yeah, imagine how sweaty you would be elf more if you had a sweater over your hoodie. But he
ということ
won.
でまたここからが始まりとなりますが、皆さんの決勝大会でのさらなるハンティング期待しております。以上をもちまして表彰式の方は終了とさせていただきます。それでは東日本大会ここです。皆さんの代表に選ばれた4チーム、2020年の3月21日に開催されます決勝大会へと参加していただきます。そして見事モンスターハンターワールドアイスボーン最速ハンターに輝いたチームにはイベルカーナヘッドトロフィーが贈られます。皆さんぜひ
I will unlock
こちら
your
ができてい
ass.
る皆さんに
Take a gander at my balls.
よろしくお願いいたします。それでは今一度東日本大会代表4チームの皆さんに大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
I think they're competing for the Velkana Head Trophy when they win the main tournament.
さあということで表彰式まで終了
All right,
となり
everybody
ました
take a
が、
shot. Somebody asked, competitive Monster Hunter is the
東日
thing.
本の この大会の代表者が決まったところで何度か今日告知をさせていただいておりました。
I wish I could show dicks every single day.
第2弾の情報をお届けしたいと思っております。
はい。ちょっとハードルが上がりすぎじゃないか。大丈夫かな。
大丈夫ですか。
じゃあちょっと映像から見てもらいましょうか。じゃあ行きましょう。はい。
Really, Fujioka and Ryozo both have good thighs or calves. Ooh. Stygian? Oh. There you go. They didn't waste any time. $12.5. That's soon.
まだあります。
He said there's more. Oh, there we go.
ざわざわした
思わせてるです。
はい、ということでめちゃくちゃ歓声すごかったですね、会場。
よかった。
So that was Stygian and Fatalis.
よかった。
はい、ということで辻本さんでは改めて口頭でもお願いいたします。
はい、もう見ていただいた通り皆さんご存知のジンヨンガのアッシュが、次のタイトルアップデート第2弾、無料ですね。で、追加されます。
What do you mean that's not Fatalis? You idiots! It's clearly Fatalis. It's not Fatalis. Okay, yeah, it's another monster, not Fatalis. Even though they literally are releasing Fatalis-themed classes.
はい、そしてですね、さら
I
に
swear to God, I have
導
the
きの地
dumbest
にも
chat.
追加されるのがね。
はい、ジンオガアッシュが導きの地の氷雪地帯っていう形で、
Hey, it's Fatalis.
寒冷地ですね。
Losers in chat.
導きの方にも追加されます。なので、
I'll give everyone 1,000 nuts if it's not Fatalis.
寒冷地に出るモンスターですね、ベリオロスとか、ああいったものも登場するようになります。はい。
はい、というわけで、あとですね、アイスボーンとしては発売後初めての祭りですね、アステラ祭り、セリアナ祭りも開催されます。はい、あとホライゾンゼロドーンさんとの、スペシャルコラボの第2弾。
Oh, that's neat looking.
無料アップデート第2弾で、
the New Year?
配信されるように
Presumably Chinese New Year.
お楽しみくださいと。で、この辺は期間はですね、また追って説明しますし、これ祭り用のやつですね。
そうですね。この時期の
The female armor is legit. I don't know what I think about the guys, but the female is great.
ぜひ皆さんに入手してください。
はい。そしてですね、まだモンスターハンターワールドをやってない方、もしくはモンスターハンターワールドの部分を遊んでいる方にですね、こういうものも用意しまして、よりですね、このワールドのところをですね、スムーズにプレイしていただけるような
So they're going to be releasing
防衛隊武器と呼んでますが、
updated Guardian weapons into
ストーリ
G
ークリア
rank.
に結構役
So
立
if
つ
you
ような
like the
武器、
really
こち
ugly
らの方も
old
新たに
weapon
登場予
designs,
定で、これ
you
武
can
器
have
の
them
加
now.
工屋で一応生産してもらうことになるんですけど、かなり簡単な素材で作れるようになっておりますので、
The dual blades look good.
今ワールドでクリア目指している人とかに
old
とって
and
はすごく
ugly.
便利な装備に、ごめんなさい、武器になっています。はいですね。はい。で、あとですね、ガーディアンシリーズっていうのも、合わせて、もう無料配布している防具ですね、そちらも、合わせて使っていただくことによってよりワールドの部分がクリアしやすくなると思います。はい、そしてですね、今もちょっとありましたけど、もう少し詳しいですね、この無料タイトルアップデート第2弾の情報をですね、デベロッパーズダイアリー、こちらの方の配信で
We have two affinity augments and all the elemental augments too. That'll be nice.
こちらの方が、12月の4日に配信の予定です。はい、これですね。
Is the new dragon coming with Stygian?
合ってますね。
Stygian is coming on the
12
5th.
月の4
I
日に
think the Fatalis was just a tease for some later date.
タイトルアップデート第2弾のことをお伝えするんして12月5日に配信なんですけど、ちょっとややこしいんですけど12月の6日にまたデベロッパーズダイアリーをします。
Oh my god, you guys are so dumb. That is definitely Fatalis.
まあ
You're so
正直
dumb.
アップデートまでまだ皆様にお伝えしないようなことを 次の日にフォローさせていただきますので、そ
You
こを
should
見てい
get
ただ
some
いて、
Hercules.
そういうことかっていう感じかな。だから
今日見ていただいた映像のね、
I'll show it. Who cares if it looks different? It's still a Fatalis.
まあ年末みんなでそれで盛り上がれたらなっていう。
What is it going to be like? Fatalis with a curly mustache, and then you call it Fartalis?
でもあれかな。あのモンスター。
Yeah, ProCow is literally the smartest person in chat, other than me.
いやまあでもはいしっかりなんていうかな、こうみんなで楽しんでもらえる。まあジオンがアッシュ自体もも
Guys are
ちろ
so
ん楽
dumb.
しんでもらえるようには作ってますけど。
Literally the dumbest people.
どっちかというと
No, Hercules, get some hurt. No, Hercules is smart too.
このタイミングのアップデートの目玉と僕たちは考えてますので。
When has Fatalis ever been on 4 legs? When it's wiggled towards you, doing its stupid wiggle attack.
お伝えしたいです。はい。
これ以上は言えないです。
Oh my god.
はい。
わかりました。
No, I've got a clip. I'll
今
show
ご
it.
紹介がありましたけれども、無料型アップデート12月5日となっておりますので、ぜひもう少しですがお待ちいただければと思います。
Losers in
さあそれで
chat. Look at the
は最後
horns.
になりますけれども、仮オ決定戦2019、2020と東日本大会やってまいりました。そしてモンスターハンターフェスタ19、20
Can't believe it. I don't know if I'm being trolled or if people are that
早かったよ
dense.
うな感じがしますけれども、市原さんいかがでしたか？
そうですね、いざ終わってみるとあっという間という感じで、
Oh, there we go.
すごくたくさんの人に来ていただいて、とても嬉しいです。
Look at
また
that.
大阪大会も
It's Fatalis.
こんな感じで盛り上がればいいなと思って頑張りますんで、皆さん本日は今日もありがとうございました。
Look, I'm not saying it looks a little different than Fatalis does normally.
どうでしたか？
はいまあ久しぶりのフェスタなんですけど、まあフェスタやるときって大体もう自分も楽しみながらやろうと思って、まあ取り組んでるんですけど、もう今日も格別に楽しかったです。本当に大会もそうだし、まあこの場に来てこう楽しんでいってくれたファンの楽しんでくれてるファンの方々にも本当に感謝です。今日は本当に楽しかったです。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。さあそして辻本さんのコメントを聞く前に今ぞろぞろ帰ってる方が多いんですけども、
一応聞いてくれよ。
Oh, I screwed up everything.
はい、で辻本さんのそのメッセージもそうなんですが、この後抽選会が会場内にいらっしゃる皆さん参加できるものがありますので、当たってるかもしれないですからね。
そうそうそう。
はい、ぜひそちらもご参加いただきたいと思います。じゃあ辻本さん最後にお願いします。
すごいやりにくいですけど。
Well, where's the clip?
まあ本当に皆さん久々にですね、これモンスターハンターフェスタって名前つけてるんで、モンスターハンターのお祭りという形で開催させていただいて、今日ね本当に今までのフェスタの中でも本当に一番いい方が来てくれたんじゃないかなというふうに思ってます。僕たちみんなもすごく楽しかったですし、これをまた僕たちは大阪の開発に持って帰りますんで、これでまた開発メンバー全員また士気が上がって、
Give me the clip again so I can show it to you guys.
頑張って作れると思います。
Trailer on
先ほども
Monster Hunter.
紹介しましたけど、次のタイトルアップでは12月5日予定しておりますので、ぜひ今後の情報も注目していただけたらと思います。あとですね、本当にいいプレーを見せていただきました。ハンターの大会に出てくださったハンターの皆さん、本当にありがとうございます。皆さんの大会ですので、本当に多くの時間使っていただきましてありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげでフェスタも盛り上がりました。次大阪、1月にありますので、東京に来られなかった方とか大阪に来られる方はぜひご来場いただけたらと思います。これからもよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。ということでここでもう生放送をご覧の皆さんとはお別れのお時間になります。次回は今ご紹介いただきました2020年1月19日で今度は大阪でお会いしたいと思います。大阪は南港の ATC ホールで1月19日開催予定となっております西日本大会モンスターハンターフェスタ、ぜひ遊びに来ていただきたいと思います。そしてもちろん生放送も行いますのでこちらもお付き合いいただきたいと思います。本日はご視聴いただきまして一緒に盛り上がっていただきましてありがとうございました。また次は西日本大会モンハンフェスタ1月19日に来年お会いしましょう。ありがとうございました。
It's a new black dragon. It even has the same exact pose. Oh my god. Literally the same pose. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the horns are a little different. All right. But it's still got a long tail. It's still got really big black wings. It's still got horns. It still has spikes on its back. All right. You know what would help? If we looked at that Fatalis render that they dumped out. It's clearly Fatalis. That's a Xeno head. That is not a Xeno head. I don't understand. I don't understand anything anymore. I feel like I've lived a lie with all of you. No. Wrong monster sound. Yes, they're going to use the monster sound from Monster Hunter Freedom Unite and put it into Monster Hunter World. How is this not a Xeno? All right. Why Rotten Vale? Why not? Why not? That might be a new map, but it looks like the Rotten Vale. All right, let's look at them. Let's look at the Fatalis. Let's look at the Fatalis render. Huh. Let's look at the Fatalis render and see what it looks like. Huh. Huh. How about that? Huh. Dude. Look at it when it's flying. Oh, there we go. Look at the neck. Look how far it stretches out. It's long enough. He said there's more. Oh, there we go. If you remember, this is a render for, like, this is clearly not an in-game model. I think this is what they ended up coming up with for the in-game model. He said there's more. Oh, there we go. I can't believe there's people out there that don't think it's Fatalis. It's so totally Fatalis. It's so totally Fatalis. Totally. 100%. All right. You taint sucking butt gremlins. Okay? The render is not going to be the exact same creature as in-game. He said there's more. Oh, there we go.
I get bullied, it's called release the beast.
Hey man, I think it's Fatalis. He said there's more. Oh, there we go. It's Fatalis. All right. Do you want me to pull up Xeno? Do you think this is like shrunken down, like burn victim Xeno? It's so tiny compared to Xeno Jiva. This is a real potato picture, but this is what we'll use. Dude, I can't believe people are trying to convince themselves it's Xeno.
When I get bullied, it's called Release
Xeno's got
beast,
freaking
because
8
you don't
eyes.
understand.
All right. Thank you, Ristretto. I don't have 8 eyes. Nefudis, hello. It looks more like Xeno than Fatalis? You mean to tell me the black dragon with the same mouth and basically the same horns and basically the same spines and just not the creepy long neck and not the super long tail doesn't look more like this than the freaking iridescent crystal Xeno with 8 eyes? How about this picture? Xeno's huge. Even like a shrunken down, like crack baby Xeno would still be much larger than what we saw. They probably used the Xeno model. I agree with people who say it's the Xeno model, but it's definitely going to be Fatalis. It's not. It is. It's clearly Fatalis. What is Fatalis? Fatalis is the black dragon. All right. This is a black dragon. Literally a black dragon. Do you want me to fight Fatalis right now? I'll fight Fatalis right now in Monster Hunter Frontier. It's not a grown-up Xeno. It's none of those things. It didn't occur to me because it's not one of those things. I'll do a full week of Nutsuit streams. The Nutsuit's so hot. I'll only do it if somebody will give it. I need something in return. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I started up the game wrong. All right, we're going to fight Fatalis right now. I'll show you all. You'll see it. It's definitely a new monster. It clearly has a... No. No. It's freaking... What was the Monster Hunter Iceborne glasses crossover? Where is it? What was that company that had the glasses? He has indentations where the Xeno orbs were.
Matt Damon official tip $3.33.
So he lost a bunch of eyes.
Look at the new monster's head. He has indentations on his head where Xeno's orbs were.
When I get bullied, it's called...
It's clearly Fatalis.
Beast, because you don't understand.
No, those aren't indentations where the eyes were. It's just scales. Yes, they shorten the neck and the tail, and they changed some of his design. It's clearly Fatalis. I want to put myself on a conveyor belt, and I want to line up every single person who doesn't think this is a Fatalis to get on it and get teabagged me one and after another. Just one after another. Just teabag, just on a conveyor belt. all day long. I'll do this all day. All right? It's not Xeno. I promise you it's not Xeno. Is this working? Oh, it's not working. Hold on.
Not.
All right, hold on. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Yeah, it's clearly Fatalis. That's a better picture. Thank you. Like, how gaslit do you guys have to be? Can I have a link to that pic? It may be a new monster, but it is not Xeno. But that is clearly Fatalis. Fatalis wings don't have glowy bits in them. Maybe they do in this one. I'm not backpedaling. It is definitely Fatalis. It's definitely Fatalis. It is not a new monster. All right, fine. I'll go all in. It is definitely Fatalis. I don't care. Does its wings have constellations? Dude, the freaking PSP couldn't run anything. No, it's Fatalis. We're gonna fight Fatalis right now. You can see. They didn't change Zenogre. No, they changed Zenogre. Clip it as many times as you want. Remind me anytime I'm wrong about anything.
Other models. For example, Zenogre. So why would they change the monster notable design aspects of Fatalis? I hope it isn't Fatalis. Fatalis sucks.
Fatalis does suck. I didn't say Fatalis didn't suck. Control F has 2 results and both of them say not Fatalis? No, nothing official. Dude. Reddit could say oxygen is harmful and we need to stop breathing it and everyone would die from asphyxiation immediately. Okay? That's how much I care about Reddit's opinion. Where's Fatalis? The question mark? Is this a question mark? Is that unknown or is that Fatalis? It hurts though. I need help. I need help being mauled and angry. Conquests? Thank you. What game is this? This is Monster Hunter Frontier. It's shutting down in a month. It's a very good game. What are you wearing? You saucy lad, you. It's not a Warcraft promotional dragon. Is that a lance on your back? Yes. Oh, dude, this is kind of like serving... Look at its head. Look at its horns. Look at the horns on the other one. Look at his glowy ass wings. Not really taking much damage, which is a good thing. Yo, shout out for Monster Hunter Frontier, all 600 people in stream. Can somebody please use the Frontier command? Play this game now while you still can. It's going down, it'll be gone forever. You're all wondering whether that's Fatalis or not. You can fight Fatalis right now. An interesting fight on a free-to-play game. Is this D confirming Fatalis? I can confirm you have no nuts, Demented Hag. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Seriously, though. They decoded the server data? I didn't know it was finished yet. This isn't helping? Look at him glowing! Oh, am I gonna die? I should probably get out of here. No.
When I get bullied, it's called release the beast because you don't understand.
It's totally Fatalis. I personally want every single person in this chat that is saying right now that it is not Fatalis when it's confirmed to be Fatalis to come in a chat, say, Shepard, I was wrong. I'm ready to eat your taint. Okay, that's the agreement. Otherwise, I will wear the nutsuit for a week and give you 1,000 nuts. All right, I'm committing hard to Fatalis. Finish snagging not Fatalis. Fine. I will wear the nutsuit for a week. I will give 1,000 nuts, and I will finish Knack. Knack and ball torture. It's totally Fatalis. All I want in return is everyone who's wrong, which is everyone that said it was not Fatalis, to say those words in chat. Am I gonna die? What's going on? Why is this thing glowing? Damn. Look at those glowy ass wings, you idiots. Dude, I'm on fire? Like, I'm on fire in a big way. Look at its neck. They couldn't get the necks to work right. That's because this is Frontier. This is beautiful. You can roll with Lance in this game. Don't worry about it. This game's great, man. It's one of the best Monster Hunters ever made. And level 100 Fatalis, not that bad. You thought Switch Monster Hunter was the ultimate Monster Hunter? This game has like twice the roster of the Switch Monster Hunter, and it still has style. The trailer and the monster is way bigger than this. Dude, you have no idea how big it is. Look, just come back when it's revealed, okay? That's all I'm gonna ask. I'm not gone crazy. What's more likely? All of the cross-promotional material with Fatalis and a render of Fatalis or a brand new monster. Arctics, I'm streaming Frontier because I want to show Fatalis. Dude, if you think it's Xeno, there's something seriously wrong with you.